Good morning, dear students. So, let's start today's online class for the BA semester 5th students for the paper of research methodology, in which today on 28th of November 2020, I will deal with another type or concept of research methodology, namely historical research, experimental research, and ex post facto research. These all are also the types of research. And earlier I told you about the descriptive, analytical, fundamental, quantitative, and qualitative types of research. So today, as undergraduate students, you have to understand only this basic meaning and concept of these three terminology, that is historical, experimental, and ex post facto research. So let us start. These all are the types of research methodology. And upper one is a qualitative research. I earlier told you in this qualitative research, this historical research I have to deal with today. And in quantitative research, I will deal today about the experimental and quasi-experimental research. So these all are the various types of research given in your syllabus. I have compiled you in one slide for your easy reading. So students, let's start. What is historical research? Students, the systematic collection and evaluation of data to describe, explain, and understand actions or events that occurred sometime in the past. This is called as historical research. Here three terms is important. You have to describe an event, explain for the readers or for anyone, and understand all the actions or that events took place in the past. So this you have to take care of. And there is no manipulation or control of variables as in experimental research. That means when we will deal with experimental research, there we will see that we could manipulate all the variables in the experimental research. But you could not manipulate or manage the variables in historical research, because you have to present facts due to that research. And due to that fact, you have to project the future. इसलिए इतिहास का गलत वर्णन नहीं होना चाहिए. इतिहास का गलत वर्णन होने से आने वाले समय की हर पॉलिसी गलत हो जाएगी. So students, an attempt is made to reconstruct what happened during a certain period of time as completely and accurately as possible. Through this, you have to start about the historical research. And there are certain steps. Okay? 3 steps I will tell you. First is defining the problem or question to be investigated, through which researcher aim to describe, clarify, explain or control what has been conducted before. So this is first step. And then comes second step. What is second step? Locating relevant resources of historical information. Through this, researcher searching for relevant source materials. And third, summarizing and evaluating the information obtained from these resources. Through this, researcher will summarize and evaluate and sources that they are able to locate. And lastly, the steps tells the presenting and interpreting this information. Through this, researcher interpret the evidence obtained and then drawing the conditions about the problem or hypothesis. So students, when you are explaining the historical research, you just tell the meaning of historical research, concept of historical research, contents of historical research, and then you should narrate about the various steps involved in the historical research. And there are certain methods, or we may say is also sources of historical research. That is, first is archival data, archives. The archival data or primary sources are typically the resources that researchers rely most heavily on. Archival data includes official documents and other items that would be found in archives, museum, etc. This is very much important. आज प्रधानमंत्री मोदी 30 तारीख को बनारस आ रहे हैं, तो सारनाथ में साउंड एंड लाइट का उद्घाटन करेंगे, देखेंगे, और वही सारनाथ में म्यूजियम है. तो बुद्ध ने पहले बनारस में कैसे पहला स्पीच दिया था सारनाथ में, उसका असर क्या हुआ पूरी दुनिया में, ये हमारे म्यूजियम से आप देख सकते हैं, और इसी चीज को साउंड एंड लाइट में दिखाया जाएगा. सो दोज ऑल आर द आर्काइवल डाटा थ्रू विच यू कैन स्टडी economics issues, social issues, as well as historical issues. And then second is external sources. That is, secondary sources are the works of other historians who have written history. This is also very much important. Written documents is also a method of historical data. And third is running records. The running records are documentation maintained by private or non-profit organization. This is also one method of historical data as well as sources of historical data. And lastly, recollections. That includes sources such as autobiographies, memories और डायरीज. तो आप देखे होंगे कि गांधी ने डायरी लिखा था, आप अपना निजी डायरी लिख सकते हो. ये सारे चीज अनुभव होंगे, और आज आपके लिखे हुए डायरी जो फैक्ट्स बताते हैं वे कल के लिए लेसन्स फॉर द अदर्स होंगे. सो एनी interpretation of diary could be the new method of the research in the near future. So students, this is all are the methods of research in historical concept. So there is also a certain purpose of historical research. What is those? To make people aware of what has happened in the past in order to learn from past failures and successes, apply them to present day problems, make predictions, test hypotheses concerning relationship or trends, and understand present educational practices and policies more fully. So these all are the purpose of the historicals. And again, by ending this slide, we can narrate the steps by defining the problem, location relevant sources, that is documentation, numerical, oral and relices, summarizing information obtained from the historical sources, and evaluation of historical sources with internal criticism and external criticism. So students, the first topic of historical research, you have to compile, you have to narrate, and you have to explain by writing the meaning, concept, steps and purpose of the historical research. And then when you will distinguish between the categories of sources, documents is a written or pointed materials, numerical is considered as a separate type of sources themselves or as subcategory of documents, oral statements are stories or other forms of oral expression that leave a record of future generation, and relices are any objects whose physical or visual characteristics can provide some information about the past. So these all are the categories of resources. So in first slide, in first category, I will send you only about the historical research, and later on I will try to send you about the experimental and extractive research. Thank you.